All right, so you need to make sure that you have your Learning Target 2 note sheet out. That is going to be on the back of the Learning Target 1. It's Unit 1 Functional Relationships Objective 1. All right, so what we're going to talk about today is constructing a scale to match a set of data for when you're graphing it. And the first thing we're going to do is for each axis determine the smallest or lowest and the highest values. All right, so once you've determined the smallest or lowest value and the highest value, for example over here, if I'm looking at the x values, the lowest x value is 2 and the highest x value is 27. All right, so once you've figured out those values, then you want to find the smallest or lowest number you can count by consistently and still cover up to the highest values. All right, so the smallest or lowest number you can count by consistently and still cover up to the highest values. For example, if you look here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spaces here, right? And we are going to be going from 2 to 27. So we're basically going to start at 0 to 27. So if we said 27, I'll write this over here, 27, which is our range, basically, if we start at 0, divided by 15, there's 15 spaces, that's going to equal 1 point something, all right? So we know that we have to go up by 2's, all right? Because 1 wouldn't be enough, it wouldn't quite get us up to the 27, and 2's will. All right. The other thing we want to do is determine if you need a break. If there's a gap between 0 and the number that it starts with, you might want to put a break in. If you look over here on this side, our lowest number is 10. Let's write that on here, lowest. And then our highest value is 73. So that is our highest. Our range there is 63. 73 minus 10 is 63. But 10 is pretty close to 0, especially when you're looking at all that. So we'd probably just start at 0. We wouldn't put a break in here. All right. So again, I think we have 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if we're going 75, what we're going to do again here is we're going to take 75 divided by, 73 divided by 15. I'm getting a step ahead of myself here. And that is almost 5. It's 4 point something over here. So we're going to go up by 5's. All right. If you write big, you definitely want to skip every other one so that you can, so that people can see it. So for example, we're going to go by 2's on the bottom, but I'm going to start at 0 and then I'm going to skip and then go 4. So 2, 4, 6, 8, but I'm skipping and only writing every other one so that, so that we can see it clearly. Right? And then on the left side, I'm going to do the same thing. Remember, I'm going to go up by 5's on the left side. So if I go up every other one, I can go up by 10. So 10, that'd be 15, then 15's blank, then 20, then 25, 30, then 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and then that top line would then be 75, but we don't need to label that one because it's every other one. All right, and now we've got it set up for this. All right, let's go down, and I want to do the bottom one real quick to make sure we're clear on what a break looks like. So if you look at this, the data doesn't start till 75 and then goes through 105. So 75, and we'll do 105 minus 75, and we get 30. And if you look here, we still got 15 going up. So what we need to do is we need to put a break. A break looks like this. It's kind of a squiggly line showing that it's going to break. All right. I'm sorry, let me slide that up so you can see. All right, break looks kind of like that. We're going to break both of these. And for our X, we're going to break it, and we're going to go to, again, we have to start at 75. So I'm going to break it till 75. And we're going to go up 30s. And if you notice, I'm going to be one short on this, because if I go up by I'm sorry, not by thirds, but by twos, I'll be one short. So I'm actually going to go up by threes. So I'm going to do 78, and then 81. I'm going to label every other one. Then 84, and then 87, and then 90, and then 93, and then 96, and then 99, and then 102, and then 105, 108, 111, 114, and then 118. So if you notice, I'm a little bit higher than the 105 that I needed to get up to, but if I would have gone by twos, it would have been 7, 9, 80, 81, 83, 85, 87, 89, 91, 93, 95, 97, 99, 101, 103. We wouldn't have quite gotten to that 105, all right? Because now I only have 14. When I put the break in, I only have 14 down here. So I, again, would have to do 30 divided by 14, and that's going to be about 2 point something, right? So that means I need to round it up to going up by threes. And let's go ahead and do this one real quick. This one we have to have a break. The lowest number is 500, so let's put our break to 500. And now we only have 14 boxes up here. And if we look at our range here is 150. So 600, we'll write this real quick. 600 minus 500 is 150. All right, and then we take that 150 and we're going to divide it by 14. All right, and then when we look at this, the 14 is going to go in there 10 point something times. So we really need to go up by 11. All right, now it's not as easy to go up by 11, so I'm actually going to go up by, we'll go up by 15. So we'll do 515, then 530, 545, 560, 575, 590, 605, and then 620, 635, and then 650, 665, and then 680, and then 695, and then 710. Right, notice I got up a little bit higher than I needed to be, but if I would have gone by 11s, it would have been a little bit harder to kind of see where everything's at. So to go up by a nice even number, or a number that ends in 5, is worth it. Okay. Last one is for a coordinate plane like this, more the T coordinate plane than the L, and that is, again, you got to look and see what you're going. Your lowest number is -7. All right. So we're going to take our highest number is 9. So 9 minus -7. That's actually a range of 15. Right, so we have to get across 15 all the way across here. So you've got to be able to get from -7 all the way up here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces here and 10 here. So that's nice, and we can do ones. So, and I wouldn't even label that if you're going to go by ones. All right, and then here our lowest is -5 and our highest is 20. And if you notice, we're going to have 10 up here, so we're going to have to go by twos to get up to 20 there. All right, so that is graphing and constructing a scale to model a data set or a real world situation. So you can write these on here: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe do every other one. That might be a little bit better. All right, so go ahead and go back to your previous sheet and make sure that you have all those done. Remember, you've got some rough drafts and some other ones, so you can always try to check those and make sure that your final draft is the best. All right, thanks.